Bretton Woods, the agreement that shaped global finance. By the Grumpy Veteran Project. July 1944. As World War II raged on, representatives from 44 nations gathered in Bretton Woods, New Hampshire with one goal: to create a new global economic order. What emerged from this historic conference would define international finance for decades to come. The global economy was in crisis. The Great Depression of the 1930s had devastated trade, and the financial chaos of the interwar years had taught the world a painful lesson. Without stability, economies collapse. The solution? A new financial system designed to prevent competitive devaluations and foster international trade. At Bretton Woods, two competing visions emerged. British economist John Maynard Keynes proposed a powerful global central bank, while the U.S. Treasury's Harry Dexter White championed a system based on the U.S. dollar. The final agreement leaned toward White's plan. The U.S. dollar would be pegged to gold, effectively making it the world's reserve currency, and all other currencies would be pegged to the dollar. This positioned the U.S. dollar as the backbone of international trade and finance, granting the United States significant economic influence over global markets. At the heart of this system were two new institutions: the International Bank for Reconstruction and Development, later known as the International Monetary Fund, IMF, created to monitor exchange rates and assist countries in financial distress, and the World Bank, designed to help rebuild economies devastated by World War II. For nearly 3 decades, the Bretton Woods system brought stability to the global economy. Countries agreed to maintain fixed exchange rates by buying and selling U.S. dollars. This reduced currency volatility and encouraged international trade and investment. The system fueled economic growth, particularly in post-war Europe and Japan, but it wasn't without its challenges. By the late 1960s, cracks began to appear. The United States was running large trade deficits, and the dollar was overvalued. Countries holding vast reserves of dollars began demanding gold in exchange, but the U.S. did not have enough gold to back every dollar in circulation. In 1971, President Richard Nixon announced a shocking decision: the United States would no longer exchange dollars for gold. Known as the Nixon shock, this move effectively ended the Bretton Woods system. By 1973, major economies abandoned fixed exchange rates, allowing their currencies to float freely against the dollar. Though the Bretton Woods system ended, its impact endures. The International Monetary Fund and the World Bank remain central players in global finance, helping nations navigate economic crises and development challenges. The transition to floating exchange rates reshaped international markets, making currency values more volatile but also more flexible. Today, the lessons of Bretton Woods continue to influence debates on monetary policy and financial stability. Bretton Woods was a bold experiment, an attempt to create lasting economic stability. While it may not have lasted forever, the institutions it forged continue to shape the world we live in today. As global economies evolve, the spirit of cooperation that defined Bretton Woods remains as relevant as ever. Sources. By the Grumpy Veteran Project, made within video.